you guys actually want to know, this is actually how we talk here now. Back to the Trash Talker
This
podcast.
is our normal voice. Now, what kind of list are we going to get into today?
Today, what kind of list we're going to do? So, last week, we were doing, the top supergroups,
Supergroups.
Super.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it, Smokey.
Yeah.
What is up? How are you? What it do? Been banging screws since 92.
92, man. Graduated in 9-1. Man, that fool older than the moon and the sun.
That fool older than the solar system. I come through eating bacon and gristle and fried egg. Man,
Gristle, fried gristle.
I eat fried gristle and man, shout out Riff Raff, man.
He's hilarious.
If y'all haven't look, free promotion here because we enjoy this. If y'all go watch Riff Raff's freestyle on Sway in the morning,
yeah, the morning show,
you will die laughing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will die laughing. 1991, man, this fool older than the moon and the sun. Oh man,
he's a fool, man.
What's up, man?
Man, everything's up. It's been a busy week, but you can have the busiest week ever, and then when somebody asks you, "Hey, what's going on?" You're like, "I don't know."
Well, I'm asking. You said everything, and then you said nothing.
I know. It's been a busy week, man. XFL, that's going on. I tell you that, man.
So this is, man. This is pre-recorded, and I guess I just let the cat out the bag. But John Jones, my favorite, the best MMA fighter of all time, is fighting. So when this comes out, we will see who the winner is.
He's gonna be back.
You want to make a prediction? I think John Jones wins.
Who's he fighting again?
Cyril Gane.
Yeah, I'd go with John Jones.
You can't.
He's never lost, so you have to bet on him until he loses. I bet he's the favorite.
Yes, a huge favorite. Yeah. Man.
But then again, when he came back that one time, he struggled against Ovid St. Peru.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He still won, but
it wasn't his best.
That was a struggle.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk MMA and football, and I don't like bringing that in here, but the one fight that I am a John Jones blank rider.
Mark.
Yeah, I mean, that dude. There's not a fighter on earth who beats John Jones, but the one fight that I think he lost was against Dominic Reyes. I think he lost that fight.
Yeah.
But he still won. But
I mean, technically, he lost the one where he threw the elbow.
Yeah, it was illegal. And it was a 12-6, which is the stupidest thing. Yeah. I can't do this, but I can do this.
Yeah, or even that elbow.
Yes.
That's worse than this.
Bro, you can do this. You can do this, but you can't do that. You know where that came from, right?
Yeah, because they saw the karate guys breaking bricks with their elbows, and they're like, that's a dangerous move. Man, that's the dumbest rule ever.
Dumbest. I can knee you with my freaking knee.
Yeah, and Cyborg broke dude's head. No, Cyborg got his head broken open from a flying knee.
Yeah,
he did the Pokemon move after. Michael Venom Page. Venom Page, MVP. Yeah.
Oh, man, but yeah, let me see what's going on new in my life. Other than I'm excited about the card coming up, UFC card coming up. I got I went to my parents' house. This past weekend. Me and my mom and my stepdad. We actually there was like some local bands playing at the. Remember the place. You had a friend that came here that was right by the Steam House, and we went to go see John 5.
Oh yeah.
You know that venue called?
Was that not at Center Stage?
I think it was. Yeah. But my mom, look,
West Peachtree, right?
Yes, right by Steam House. Me and my mom's favorite.
Oh yeah, I know where Steam House is. Yes. That's right across from 11th Street.
Yes. If y'all ever come to Atlanta, go to the Steam House. Tell them Hollywood 6 sent you, and you get.
They do like
discount.
Oyster Fest.
It's going on right now, and I will be there I went last weekend, and I'll be there this weekend too. No, but because oysters are my favorite food. But no, we went, and my mom, she knows, we wearing Queensryche, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, Behringer, I know you guys are into metal and listening to rock. So they were like these local underground rock metal bands performing. So I go pick my mom up. She's like, why don't you come pick me up? We'll go to this show where these local bands are playing. Then we'll go get oysters. I get there, my mama is gothed out. She done
Really?
got her black eyeliner on. She got her upside down crosses on. Like, Mama 6, I love you, but Behringer's always late,
Yeah, of course.
and we missed the show. But we did get oysters.
So you don't know who was playing?
No. But damn it, man. She's like, I swear, you're late to everything, man. I don't know.
Yep, that's true.
Dude.
I want to see some underground bands, man. It's been a long time since I've just seen an underground. I don't care if it's rap, metal, or whatever. I want to see some raw talent.
When's the last one you seen?
I'm trying to think. It was probably like a local opener or something like that. Maybe at the Masquerade before they moved. Dude, like, I mean, I've been to so many shows in my life that, basically at one point in time stopped going to, like, the open mic nights and stuff like that.
Let me ask you this. What was the best show you've ever seen?
I'll tell you my favorite. It wasn't like one of the biggest shows ever, but it was the Wicked Wonka tour with Tech Nine and Bone and ICP. Like, that was one of my favorite.
Why? Was it because of the artist?
Yeah, because I was young and I was really into these artists. Tech Nine's my favorite rapper of all time, and I believe that was the first time I ever saw him live.
Have you met Tech Nine personally?
Oh yeah, of course. I've been on his tour bus.
See, man, listen. When we had this thing called Ramirez Road Stories, we gotta bring those back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Y'all name an artist. I'm sure Smokey has somehow indirectly met them. Somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. But no, you're right. It would be cool to see some new up and coming.
Oh, absolutely.
Talent.
Yeah.
You want to read the top 3 comments from last podcast?
Definitely.
Okay, so the last podcast we did was it was who were some of the biggest super groups, and some okay, so let's see. I always have them pulled up here, and then as soon as I go to them, they go away.
You lose them.
Yes. Crap. So 10. Okay, so number 3 most liked podcast is shout out to Levi Brand, because me and Smokey, I'm gonna bring you into this. Me and Smokey still have not fixed my toilet.
No. We haven't.
And
we're going to video that when we do.
Levi Brand says, man, I straight up would watch a podcast of you two fixing a toilet.
Absolutely.
And then shout out to Don Jackson. He replied to that. He says, and then follow along to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Absolutely.
The number 2 comment on last podcast is from Michael McCombs. He said, I would have expected Asia to be on this list. They came from multiple successful prog bands and were fairly successful. He's got 4 replies. One from Swapper60 that says agreed. One from Krista Speck that gave a thumbs up. One from Mike the Motormouth that says, I'm always surprised Toto didn't at least get an honorable mention. And another one from Krista Speck that agreed with Mike the Motormouth. And the number 1 comment is from...
Africa has been mentioned in a couple of the lists that we've covered on the podcast.
Yeah, you mean Asia.
Oh, Asia, I'm sorry. Africa, that's Toto. I miss the rains down in Africa.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, there's 2 that are tied for number 1. We got one from Ake Bois. It says, I saw them Crooked Vultures live at Festival Hall, Melbourne, Australia in 2010. About 15 back from front dead center. JPJ's bass riffs left my soul humming. Josh's falsetto felt like angel wings in my ears.
Wow.
And Grohl's drumming left dents in my chest.
Wow.
Heaven on earth that night. He got 2 replies, or 1 reply from Linda Coy that says, so jealous with the heart. And it was tied with a comment from Dr. Corpse that says, Smokey's southern accent is thicker than Hollywood's than when he does the grunge and it sounds country, LOL.
What the grunge?
I guess when I saw I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This is a camera voice.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't how I talk normally, and this is genuinely, but with Smoke, I mean, if y'all want, I'll be Hollywood on this if y'all want.
Man, I catch myself doing that. Excuse me.
Get it out, buddy.
I catch myself doing that in the middle of like reactions and podcasts. I'll listen to it back and I'm like, oh man, I broke the voice there, the announcer voice for a while. And sometimes I'll just be like, man, look at them fool. The hell they doing over here? They over there acting like donkeys, man.
That's how, and like Smokey don't say, like on during interaction, oh, the police are coming to get you, and I'll call him out every now and then. I'm like, man, why you always got to bring, like,
Exactly.
he won't say,
it slips sometimes.
yeah, but now who do you think has more of a southern accent, me or you?
That's tough.
I mean,
like normal life,
just like us normally talking.
Oh, dude, we talk so southern. But it's like Atlanta.
Different kind of, yeah.
It's not like, boy, we're finna go get up our pickup trucks and go for a ride.
Now you hold on there, boy. We're going 14 miles an hour, boy. 14 miles. We're going 14 miles an hour down there, and I swear to God, boy.
Oh, yeah, man, it's gonna take forever if we go 14.
Not 14.
Yeah, 14.
If you guys actually want to know, this is actually how we talk here now. Back to the Trash Talk
This
podcast.
is our normal voice. Now, what kind of list are we going to get into today?
Today, what kind of list we're going to do? So, last week, we were doing, the top super groups,
Super groups.
Super.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Now, today, just take a wild guess what we're doing today.
Man, I'm going to say...
No, Henry is
not super groups.
No, I thought you were gonna bring up the goddamn pork skins that we talked about earlier.
Oh my God, them were great.
Damn, god dang, those are so dang good.
Yeah, that's not our normal voice.
We don't talk like that. But no. This week we are actually doing, some of the best. We could say, well, we'll go through five of some of the best metal / rap, collaborations or metal / rap songs that just like killed it.
Yeah, what a great topic. And I hope you guys are into that because we being rappers, we're always fascinated by artists that work with rappers. Like, I'm sure there was a time in music where people kind of shunned hip hop in a way, other genres. You still see remnants of that these days, but people are more open to working with rappers than they were back in the 90s and even 80s, you would think. But then again, you think of the 80s, like Aerosmith working with Run DMC and what was Anthrax and Public Enemy and bands like that. There's always been a few open-minded artists out there.
Yeah, and even talking about today, there's a lot of artists that consider themselves metal that incorporate rap into it.
Oh yeah, that's the whole new metal movement.
Fall in Reverse?
Yeah, Fall in Reverse is one of the biggest ones now. Absolutely.
Slipknot,
yeah. I mean, even Korn, for not necessarily that Jonathan Davis ever actually rapped, but they would do a lot of hip hop things in their music. Yeah, they would have like parts in the song where they'd just break it down and then the DJ's going,
scratching.
Yeah. And they worked with Ice Cube.
Oh, that right
a couple times.
That right there solidifies you.
Yeah.
Working with Cube, that's a legend. Yeah. But no,
I think Ice Cube was on their album and they were on Ice Cube's album. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Before we talk about some of these songs on this, and this is according to metalinjection.net. But I looked it up, and one of my favorite rappers is Gucci Mane. If y'all don't know Gucci Mane, I'm sure you...
Gucci Mane.
Yeah, y'all know Gucci Mane, whatever you call him.
Gucci Mane.
No, Gucci Gang.
I know.
Yeah. But no, Gucci Mane actually did a song with Marilyn Manson.
Wow.
I need to hear that. Gucci's one of my scrape the pot up in the haunted house. Skirt, skirt, skirt. I just got a call from Mickey Mouse. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I could just see it going something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, dude. I think Marilyn Manson's into hip hop.
I kind of think he already admitted that. Because, like, didn't him and him have, like, a thing together?
Oh, did they ever do the track together? Because I know Eminem would dress up like Marilyn Manson sometimes in the videos. And they blame it on Marilyn or the heroin, but where were the parents at? Now look where it's at. Whatever.
Hey, we're going to get a strike. Don't do it.
Oh, I know.
But no, on this list, one of the big ones they got is, of course, one of your favorite bands, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, of course.
And it's apparent. It's the song is "How I Could Just Kill a Man."
Oh, Cypress Hill.
So is this featuring Cypress Hill, or is it just a cover of Cypress Hill? Because it says Cypress Hill cover.
I think Rage Against the Machine did a whole album of hip hop covers.
What was that album called?
What was it called? I'd have to look it up. But remember, didn't we cover Pistol Grip Pump?
Yes.
Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times.
Yes.
Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times.
Is that Ice Cube who originally did that?
No, it was
Ice-T?
No, it was another West Coast artist.
Silly Cell.
Dang it! Hold on, I gotta look that up.
Pistol Grip Pump. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember if it was Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all. Damn it! Who sang that? Was it
Volume 10.
whoever the hell that is?
Yeah.
But no, on this, do you know the song by Rage Against the Machine, "How I Could Just Kill a Man"?
I know the original, the Cypress Hill. This is something you can't understand.
All right.
How I could just kill a man.
You a fan of Cypress Hill?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a super fan or anything, but yeah, I used to have Cypress Hill CDs.
I respect them as some of the legends, just not my type of rap, you know. And that's fine. That's just my.
You like some West Coast stuff, though.
Oh, heck, dude, Silly Cell goes in, bruh. I mean, some old NWA goes in. Snoop Dogg goes in, dude. But
Cube goes in.
Cube goes in, dude.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle goes in. The
I don't
Game
think
goes
Cube
in.
really. I mean, I know a lot of
Rest
people
in peace,
outside of
Chris.
hip hop respect Cube as being one of the biggest artists of all time, but I don't think people in hip hop
Give him
respect
I
Ice
don't
Cube
know.
like they should.
He's in a lot of people's top fives. He's in a lot of people's top fives.
He's so good.
He's
he had one of the best flows ever.
Man, there's that beat. The way he rolled "Today Was a Good Day."
Oh yeah.
Y'all, is there a metal version of "Today Was a Good Day"? Hey,
Yeah.
I could just. Today was a good day.
I bet there is.
Please, trash talkers, find that and send that to
Yeah.
us.
Absolutely.
But no, on this Rage Against the Machine, just a real quick one, it said rap had always been a crucial element to Rage Against the Machine's distinctive
course.
sound. And on their final album of cover songs, Renegades, the band
Renegades.
is that the name of the album you're
With the
thinking?
Renegades of Funk. With the
Okay.
yeah.
It said the band decided to pay homage to some of the genre's greats that influenced them. Their rendition of Cypress Hill first single, "How I Could Just Kill a Man," pays service to Be Real's original flow while completely rejiggering the song into one of the most bombastic tunes in Rage Against the Machine's repertoire, and proves that nobody does this stuff as well as Rage. Rage is, if you ask me, that's new metal. That is rap.
Rage invented nu metal.
Did y'all see the look he gave me when I said Rage is new metal? He's like, what?
They invented the genre. Like, that's who everybody credits with inventing nu metal.
Rage.
Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, they were doing it in the early, like, the nu metal movement in California blew up in the mid 90s, like 95, 96 on into 2000. Rage was doing this in like 91.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I think you might be right. Where are they from?
California.
You just said
They're
that,
from
didn't
LA. Yeah. That's why they have an album called The Battle of Los Angeles. Yeah.
What else we got on this epic
Let's
list
see
of
what we
metal
got.
and rap?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, one more time. Come on, give me.
Ooh. 6 Feet Under and Ice-T. One bullet left.
There's a band. So the band is 6 Feet Under.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Ice-T
covered them one time. That's a death metal band.
I think so, dude. Ice-T is all into metal with
Oh,
body
yeah, he's a
count.
big metalhead. Yeah. Absolutely. And we saw him on the Megadeth video recently. He
We
just did a little, like an interlude talking part.
You're
but-
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Anyway, Ice-T is no stranger to the metal realm, obviously.
No.
He had his hardcore thrash band Body Count for ages and collaborated with Slayer long before he got on the guest was the guest on One Bullet Left.
Wait. He did a song with Slayer
Yeah.
and Megadeth.
Yeah. That Megadeth was very recent though.
That's two of the big fours, right?
Yeah.
Bruh. Ice-T.
Ice-T Body Count might be number 5.
Lord have mercy. Body Count is the big 5 in thrash metal?
Dude, he's got to be respected as one of the big thrash metal or hardcore bands, whatever you want to call it, at this point, right?
Listen,
Body Count?
I'm going to have to ride with you on that.
I mean, they've been doing it for
ever
30, 40 years.
God dang. Obviously, we're joking, but then we're kind of not joking, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a joke that, you think of him as the rapper, the gangster rapper, the OG Crip from L.A., but Body Count was taken serious. He's obviously a big metalhead, right? Ice-T loves metal. He plays metal. He's done it for God knows how many years. He's collaborated with all these metal artists. How do you not take that serious?
Good point. You have a very valid point.
Yeah. But anyway, Chris Barnes, a media pariah after his explicit Cannibal Corpse lyrics caused the boycotts around the globe, thought the author behind Cop Killer would make a swell duet partner. There's a word you won't hear in hip-hop. Swell. Make a swell duet partner, and boy, was he right. Ice-T impassioned delivery, coupled with Barnes' indecipherable growl.
I just came through when the Cadillac
pushes this song to the stratosphere of guilty 6 Feet Under pleasures.
Yeah, 6 Feet Under is one of those bands where they're
very death metal, very hard to understand.
But then Ice-T comes in and he's like, "Hey, hold my glass, bro."
Yeah. Dude, I want to hear it.
I want to hear it. I mean, all these. I haven't even heard that Rage Against the Machine, the Cypress Hill cover. I want to hear that one.
This is something you can't understand.
God, bro. You know I like Mike Patton, and you're a Mike Patton fan too. Did you know that Faith No More and Booyah has a song?
The Booyah Tribe?
Booyah Tribe, yeah.
Wow.
Is that I don't even know who I know Faith. Wait, Booyah's Tribe is obviously
the
rap.
Booyah Tribe, yeah.
Well, they did a song called Another Body Murdered.
Never heard it.
Listen to me. Mike Patton, I can totally see him being into everything.
Every genre. I can see Mike Patton doing like class. Well, I think we've kind of seen that, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everything.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if there's videos of Mike Patton doing ASMR eating pears.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
I wouldn't doubt it. Hey guys, just wanted to talk to you today about some music. Oh man, dude. Nah, but on this one right here it says the fabled Judgment Night movie soundtrack was like the epicenter of rap and metal cross pollution in the early 90s. Slayer teamed up with Ice-T, Biohazard, went Aphesit with Onyx, and Faith No More went into the Twilight Zone with Booyah Tribe. Their collaboration is a surreal mixture of gangster rap bravado and horror movie dread. Also, Faith No More seemed to go extra hard when they serve as a backing band and not having to worry about lyrics freeze Mike Patton up to explore all kinds of weirdly awesome hysterics, because we have heard, because we did a podcast on some of the most
the weirdest artist ever.
Mike was like top 5.
Mike was on there, yep.
Imagine he's like, I don't gotta do the Faith No More gimmick. I don't have to do the
Mr. Bungle
gimmick.
Yeah.
I ain't got it. You know what? I'm with the Booyah Tribe. I'm gonna come up in your house, pull that pistol out, get down on the couch, thing in your mouth. Booyah Tribe. Everybody know Faith and get. You know what I'm talking about? But just going dumb on it.
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of rapped too, because he was doing the funk rock thing for a little while, with the Epic. The song was called Epic, and that was rap. I mean, a lot of the funk artists did rap in their music, so, and Mike Patton's done it all.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite songs, and of course I've already forgot the name of it, but the song he does.
That's one of your favorites.
Yes.
Can't remember.
And every night, I think about a cloudy sky.
God, his voice is so good.
What's the name of that song?
I can't remember how the hook goes.
And every night I think about a cloudy sky. It's got the choir in the back.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it right offhand.
Trash Talkers, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's next?
What other
here?
honorable mentions they got?
Oh,
here?
nice. I didn't even know this happened either. System of a Down and WuTang Clan.
I have seen this in the comments.
Yeah.
I have seen this in the comments. Because when we just
They
did,
had to be in the comments.
yeah, we just did what System of a Down song we just did recently? We did a SOAD song recently, and everyone's like, check out the song they
The
did with
WuTang.
WuTang.
Yeah, now that you mention that, I have seen that comment. Easily the highlight of the Loud Rocks metal and hip hop compilation. There's just something uncanny about hearing Serj Tankian's unmistakable wail side by side with WuTang Clan's Commander-in-Chief RZA.
Was this one please tell me. I want you to keep reading, but I just hope ODB was on this song.
Oh, that would be nice.
I
if he
hope
was.
ODB's on this.
Yeah. On this early Millennium collaboration, when did he pass? It was mid-2000s, right?
I think so.
Well, dang it, man, my voice is.
Have you a drink?
shot.
Man, we in a podcast.
Yeah, let me
have
do
you a sip
that.
of drink, man.
Yeah.
Why you do that? I'm gonna hit my damn vape. This is what this is.
It's pollen season.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's He drinks his to get rid of his pollen. I'll have a.
That get rid of the pollen.
Go ahead.
Wu-Tang's gritty beats mesh perfectly with System's buoyant instrumentation, and best of all, the song captures the intensity and irreverence of both acts have become legendary for.
Yes. Wu-Tang is freaking huge.
Oh, absolutely. Not only in America, but also in Japan.
Not even in Japan. Dude,
They are huge in
I
Japan.
heard RZA and Jizza say they could go to Germany. Like, they went to
Oh,
Germany like
yeah.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And they do the first album. Them folks can't speak a lick of English.
Yeah.
But they know every damn word in them songs.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Same thing with System of a Down. They're freaking huge. You put them together, dude, we have to react to that song.
Oh, absolutely. I hope Serj is rapping. Because every time we've seen him do something with a rap artist, he just sings. Like, they get him in there to sing. And he is a brilliant singer, probably one of the best of all time. But his timing is so impeccable, I have to hear him rap. And not just, wake up, want to put up a little makeup. I want to hear him actually flow. Because he has to be one of the best at it.
Have you ever heard him rap?
I mean, not other than
that song.
Yeah, no.
Wake up. Why'd you leave the kids up on the table?
I mean, I've heard songs where he did with rap artists, but he's always singing.
Which one am I thinking about? Didn't he do one with
The one with Tech 9.
Yeah, but he was singing.
Yeah.
Didn't
We
we-
are the children of your rivals.
We did a reaction to that, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. We have to. We're adding that to the schedule sometime very soon.
Absolutely.
Let's see who else we got on here. So, oh my God, one of the biggest.
Oh, actually, I kind of mentioned that earlier.
Yes, you did. This is Anthrax and Public Enemy. Bring the noise.
Yeah.
One of our biggest reactions.
Yeah, it's up there.
I mean, we kind of don't need to read
noise. Yeah.
We kind of don't need to read a synopsis on this
No.
because you got Public
'Cause
Enemy.
we've already done this one. Yeah.
Exactly. You got Flavor Flav out there and
Yeah.
Chuck D and
Chuck D.
killing
and
it.
Professor. Oh, what was his name? Professor.
I always thought it was just a professor, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
God damn.
He used to Griff. Professor Griff.
Professor Griff. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what? I do want to see this. Here it says whether you caught Anthrax and Public Enemy on tour together in the early '90s or grew up blasting "Bring the Noise" via Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Listen to me. If you were if you're between the ages of 30 and 45, you have played Tony Hawk.
Oh, absolutely.
You've played
Everybody has.
You've played
I heard Tony Hawk on a podcast
saying how much you
recently.
made off of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I just expected it to be just another game that gets tossed aside. And he was like, that thing blew up. And yeah, like they wanted to make a sequel after sequel after sequel because it was so popular. And he was like, that game really pushed skateboarding into pop culture.
Yeah.
And of course, Tony Hawk was the biggest to ever do it.
Yeah. I mean, Legend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's crazy how we can go from Anthrax and then to Public Enemy
Yeah.
and somehow bring
in Tony
Tony
Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah,
I don't, man, for some reason I don't remember that song being on there. I mean, I'm sure it was, but
well,
it
not
wasn't
the first one. It
recognizable.
was the
at the
second
time.
one.
Oh, really?
Tony Hawk. But even the first three, I mean, I think everyone's played.
Yeah. I don't know if I played all three. I definitely played one or two of them.
Yeah, the first and the second one.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some video games like who. If you tell me you've never played Super Mario on NES, you're lying. You're lying.
Everybody's played
You're
Mario.
lying. Yes, everyone's played Mario.
Yeah.
What's another video game you think everyone's played?
I mean, you could say Zelda, but then again, I didn't spend a lot of time on Zelda. I tried it.
Loved it.
Oh, Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, great game. See, I would say stuff like Galaga. Who hasn't played Galaga?
Oh, yeah, like arcade games.
Yeah, who hasn't played Pac-Man?
Asteroids.
Asteroids.
Yeah, everybody's played those.
I mean,
unless you grew up before the 80s somehow.
Well, okay, let's go to the 90s. If you're in the 90s, you've played Street Fighter. You've played Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mortal Kombat 2 was my favorite.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was my favorite. Yeah.
I didn't play them after 3. 3 kind of made me mad because I love 2 so much that it was different. Man, I don't even like these characters. Like,
I loved when they introduced new characters.
Nightwolf. And
I love Nightwolf, man. My favorite of all time is Noob Saibot.
I hated when the movie was based off of 2 instead of 1.
Wait a minute. This is a question in pop culture.
Yeah.
Was that a good movie?
I loved it as a kid. But looking back on it, it could have been so much better. No, when they made the sequel, they ruined it all.
Terrible.
They could have started with Mortal Kombat 1 and then made a sequel based on Mortal Kombat 2 and then made a sequel based on 3. But then they skipped way ahead generations.
You know the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one where Scorpion and Sub-Zero and...
Get over here.
Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry. That is an amazing movie, dude.
Yeah.
And then they had Reptile when he was like in the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Reptile
Did he fight? I don't think he fought in that movie, did he?
Yeah, but he was an actual reptile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which he later became an actual reptile in the video. Goro, Johnny Cage, Sonya, Jax.
Yeah, Liu Kang grabbed him because he was blending in.
He was, and then
he didn't have like an actual fight though in the tournament.
No. He was like a. Because even in the game, he wasn't an actual player. Like, he was like, he just showed up and said, try to find me, you know, and you had to figure out ways to find him. Yeah. But, man, we could talk about video games. All right.
Absolutely.
Any OMG, WTF? We got
we got some.
Florida, oh my Georgia, oh my Germany. What we got? Anything?
Yeah.
What we got?
Actually. All right. Let's see how hard this one's going to be. All right, I got 2. One of them comes from Florida. That's going to be the WTF. And the other one comes from Mexico.
Give me something. Come on.
I mean, we could say FML again.
F my life.
Yeah.
No, don't. That's messed up to say. No.
Mexico's life.
No, you can't say that, bro.
No, what's a better one that has an M in it?
You can't say F Mexico's life.
Much love.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
I'm sure there's a bunch of them that we're not thinking of. All right. Let's see how I can do it without giving it away. A drunk man
I already know.
just injured himself on the Sword of St. Michael's statue while trying to steal it.
Repeat that.
A drunk man just injured himself on the Sword of St. Michael's statue while trying to steal it.
So he's on top of the statue
trying to steal the sword
and falls on.
And I guess he cut himself. I don't know. We'll have to get into the story.
St. Michael's. Okay, let's hear the second one.
Man accused of jumping naked on neighbor's trampoline before breaking into home. So you got a drunk guy trying to steal the sword of a statue and injures himself on it somehow. Or a drunk guy jumping on the neighbor's trampoline, and then, like, after he gets done jumping, he's like, I'll just break into the house.
God, I know exactly what this is.
Right.
Did I get last week's right? Do you remember?
You did, yeah.
Okay, so I've been on, like, a tear lately, right?
Yeah, except for one, like, 3 weeks ago, but yes.
All right, so the guy slipping on the the statue and hurting himself on the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Mexico.
All right.
And the other one, where the guy's jumping on the trampoline and said, I think that's a house I should go break into because I've had one too many beers.
Yeah.
Definitely Florida. And I know I'm right.
What gives that away? You're right.
Yes, I know.
Is it because of the Catholicism?
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
The Saint, what was it? Saint Nicholas? Saint Nicholas.
Saint Michael.
Saint Michael's.
Yeah. But then again, there's probably statues of Saint Michael in Florida.
Yeah.
Call it a holy retribution. While trying to steal a statue of Saint Michael, the Archangel.
How big was the statue first? Go ahead. I'm just...
From a Mexican church, a drunken thief tripped and seriously injured himself on the statue's sword. That happened to him for doing bad things. That was a quote. That happened to him for doing bad things. A neighbor shop owner told ABC Noticias,
just that person.
Yeah. St. Michael's is for protection to combat evil. I think that's why it happened to him. That was still part of the quote.
Oh, that is ironic.
Yeah. Wow, Catholic News Agency. I didn't realize they had news agencies. Reported that the 32-year-old snuck into the Christ the King parish, Monterrey, Mexico, early the morning of January 14th. He jumped the fence, broke a window, tried to flee with the statue of St. Michael.
Lord have mercy.
But he was drunk, bungled the robbery as he tried to carry the statue out of the church. The thief tripped and inadvertently sliced his neck.
Oh my God!
On the sword of St. Michael.
First of all, I want to know, was this like a 13-foot megalithic sword? I mean,
they have a picture here, but I don't think that's the one he tried to steal. There's no way he tried to steal that.
Dude, because that sword, I mean, maybe that sword's sharp and he just slipped and fell on it. You guys can Google this headline and see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a big statue, though.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, a Florida man accused of jumping naked on the neighbor's trampoline before breaking into home. A funny Florida man headline is often a serious crime, of course.
Of course.
It might be fun for a good laugh, but there's still a victim involved. For instance, a Florida man in Lee County stripped down naked and jumped on the neighbor's trampoline. Later, he broke into the house, but the family hid in the car. Wow. You gotta hide in the car while the naked man's running around your house?
Wait, did he... Oh my God.
Officers were quick to the scene and charged him with criminal mischief. That's public indecency also.
Dude, that's 4 charges. Mm-hmm. Public indecency.
Breaking and entering.
Yeah. Home invasion.
I guess. Yeah, they were there, so I guess you could say that.
And Grand Theft Auto too, huh?
Oh, he didn't. He wasn't trying to steal the car. The family hid in the car from him.
Oh, the family hid in the car.
When he was breaking into the house, they went and hid in the car.
Shit. Not my house.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even get out? Like... Well, I mean, you so drunk, bruh. I mean...
imagine this, though. You having dinner with the family, and you're like, who's on the trampoline? Like, you hear it, boink, boink. You look out the window, there is a full-grown naked man jumping on you. Just flapping in the wind. You're like, all right, we should probably do something about this. Like, oh, he's headed toward the house.
Let's go get in the car?
I guess.
Is that your first thing?
I don't know. My first thing is I am whipping this fool.
Yeah, we finna
I'm finna beat a naked man in my backyard. Like, especially if you got kids there and there's a naked man in your backyard.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be like, y'all go to the room. I will take care of this.
Not only that, we mentioned those charges, but being, showing yourself in front of children, that's a
serious charge.
That's another charge.
Yeah, I mean, this guy probably ended up on the list for this.
Guys, bottom line is, if you gonna drink, don't go try stealing statues.
Don't get naked.
Don't jump on trampolines.
Don't break into houses.
Please don't.
Thievery, that's the topic of this show.
That's it, man. Wow. What a podcast, man.
Yeah.
What a podcast, man. We've talked about some of the great rap/metal collaborations.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing underground bands in small venues.
Yeah, we gotta bring back Ramirez Road Stories, dude.
Yeah, we can do that.
We gotta bring back Ramirez Road Stories.
Got a gang of them.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I could. Obviously, y'all know this is a green screen. I'm just gonna get up and just let Smokey slide over and give us a story, Smokey. Yeah, I'll do
definitely.
the editing. No, but guys, again, thank y'all. Seriously, y'all have no clue how much the reception means to us that you guys have given us on these podcasts that we put
Oh,
out,
absolutely.
I mean, we do this because we enjoy it, and we do it because we love to interact with you guys. We love putting out content. We love
Entertaining you guys.
That's what we love to do, 100%. Guys, yeah, leave a comment down in the comment section, and depending on your likes, you could be featured on the top 3 like comments of next podcast. Oh, actually, there will not be a podcast next week.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, wait, there might be.
If we can reschedule, there will be.
You know what I'm talking. You said
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so
there might be one next week.
There
If
might.
not, then the schedule didn't work out, and we will be back the week after.
Yes.
But you may see one next week also.
Absolutely. Got anything else?
I think we said it all.
Absolutely, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Trash Talkers podcast. And with that being said, my name's WuTang Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are.
Up
And
out. Deuces.